Good morning, everyone. Good morning. And welcome to June 9th, 2024. And I'm going to go ahead and stick up my little banner here. So, we are having beautiful weather here after a few days of rain, and that's awesome. Been waiting a long time for this. And hopefully, the weather is good on your end, too. Gotta ask, is anybody having a hard time with like electronics? Because like my Roku was working last night and now it just keeps saying it keeps dropping. And I have internet clearly, or I wouldn't be talking to you. So, haha. All right, so now I got to restart the Facebook. Great. Let's see here. Let's see the other one. To remove and add it back on. I'm sorry that I have to do this one here. Goodness gracious. Okay. Now we are back on both channels on Facebook. Goodness. All right. So good morning, Auntie. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, Dreamweaver. Good morning, Mama. Good morning. Good morning. I gotta straighten this out. So I looked on the Wiccan calendar, and today the color is yellow. So I went ahead and I picked some stones that were yellow. But it's showing up so bright on my screen. I'm not even sure if you could tell. Morning, Lisa. All right. So, Kayla and the family are somewhere else right now, and she did leave me her board, so maybe we could do some yes and no questions later. I'm loving that board. And if Kayla is listening, she has to send me the info of who made that board again, and maybe you could check it out. And good morning, Colleen. So, for those of you who may be tuned in and do not know who I am, this may be your first time. My name is Jade. I'm the Violet Sage. I'm a psychic medium, Reiki master teacher, author, creator. I've made my own tarot cards, chakra healing tuning forks, manual, and classes. I do all sorts of things, and you can always check out my website at thevioletsage.co. And that is down here in the lower corner here. And it's .co, not .com. So I should put www.thevioletsage.co. All right, and you'll see the many things that I do and offer, although my website seems to be like forever under construction because I've had to build my own new website. I have someone helping me out with that for the time being. I did a lot of this by myself, so it takes time to find time to do that because it takes a lot of time once you're on there. But anyway, good morning. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here. I'm going to get to enjoy every minute of that, I hope. I just love sitting out in the sun while I can. We don't have many 70-something degree days left. We're going to be moving into the 80s here in Wisconsin. All right, so we're going to start today. We're using this deck. And we're going to ask Spirit, what's best going to help everyone in their path in life for this week of June 9th, 2024? Help me pick the proper card that best helps everyone. What is the message for the week? Message for the week. You know, sometimes these messages can affect you and go longer than the week too, but we do this weekly, so we want to know at least for this week what's going on. Could always extend further. No, I don't think I've ever gotten this one. Adrift. Letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. So sometimes you just have to let go, trust that what's happening is timely in your circumstances right now. So this just means that sometimes you just can't push your will, or there needs to be a waiting period for you to be able to achieve what it is that you desire or are working towards. So that's good. At least, it's good to know that things are working beneath the surface. Just because you can't see what's going on doesn't mean it's not happening. Things are moving. Things are working. Working. Wow, I bet you can't say that if you tried. All right. Morning, Cheryl. All right, Spirit. What else do we have here? Oh, oh my goodness. It flipped over and ran behind one of my boxes. Please don't make me hunt for that. All right. So I guess we take that one. Yes, I do believe this is definitely a strong one for many people, and that's more the color I feel today. We have choices. Make the best choices. Choices for you, choices for the group as a whole, making the best choices. And that is really going to help you get through this little trial period. It's also going to help you in the long run. Everything that you do right now, and I believe from here on out, because the world is really changing, really counts and it matters. So making the best choices, don't say, I'll just take care of it later. Well, what if later doesn't come? What if what you choose right now really colors your world going forward from here? So making the best choices that you can right now. Sometimes you have to stand firm in your beliefs or what you feel. Maybe sometimes you just have to start with you and not think about everybody else. Say, I had to make this choice because this is what I really need to do right now at this moment, and I really feel that strongly. And then go ahead and do that. And then that leads you to the next right thing, right? All right. Do a soul card. Soul cards. All right, Spirit. What is the best message, the best card to come through for everyone for this week of June 9th, 2024? What's best going to help them in their path in life? Let me pick the right proper card. It's really making me work for this one here. Come on. Oh, there it is. How can I surrender even more in this moment? Which is kind of really good, going hand in hand with these, making those choices and tolerating being adrift for a while until the next best thing happens, comes along, or the next choice comes along. All right. Hopefully everybody's thing is clear today. It is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It is time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know it's coming. Again, we say it every time, adrift in choices. And then this, you can't make this stuff up, right? All right, today's soul action. Know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. Your life has purpose. And the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. Today's mantra: I surrender. I accept all that I cannot change. I release the outcome and I joyfully trust the process. That's some powerful stuff. These are the cards that you should be taking screenshots of. You could do that. I would do that because you're not going to remember it all. And if you do, you're much better than me. I can't always remember too many words. I can't remember it all, but yet knowing it's all important. All right. Leave that one there. And we got, let's see. Good morning, Arai, Charmaine. I just came in this live stream. Good evening from the Philippines. Oh, Welcome from the Philippines. Cool. Cheryl, Lisa. What's for me I don't need to hold on is what I believe in. Well, what we're doing, this is for everyone. We are doing the weekly message right now. We're going to give you a trinket and also a stone to work with for the week. But being adrift, sometimes just letting go, making the best choices you can at the moment while you can. And how can you surrender and let go of the wheel and learn how to trust so that good things can happen and that you're not going down with the boat in the meantime because your trust is holding you afloat. So these are the messages so far. And then we will do like a little roll of the dice and we could possibly do some yes and no. If you see the information scrolling through below here, this is a way that you can donate. You'll also be entered into our contest to win a free 10-minute reading at the end of the month. But donations get their answers, their questions answered. So you have to donate and then you'd have to let me know what app you used. Okay. All right, Spirit, last card here. What's best going to help everyone here in their path in life for June 9th, 2024? Let me pick the proper card that best helps them all. All right. This is just telling us, this is going hand in hand with all these. You really need to put your thinking cap on and make the best choices. Again, make the best decision. In order to do that, sometimes you may have to do some research on what the subject is. Maybe research on a person, place, thing, area, job. I mean, what have you? Sometimes you really just need to make an informed decision, something that's best going to help you in your path in life to pick and choose the right thing, the best thing for you at the moment. So right now, they're saying you know enough to choose what feels right to you, if not anything else. Not just what you desire, because sometimes what we desire is not always good for us, but what does your gut tell you? Sometimes you just have to do that kinesiology thing and put your arms at your side, being nice and limp, close your eyes, which make sure your body is steady and not forcing it, but get your comfortable, steady position. Then ask a question that can be answered by yes or no. Say, all right, should I take job A? Name that job. Does your body start to fall forward or does it start to fall backward? If it's forward, the answer is yes. If it's backwards, the answer is no. You could do this with supplements or anything. Your body knows the answer to every question. And if it just stays still and really doesn't move anywhere, then I guess the choice is solely up to you. There is no best answer. All right. Let's see what we have here. Oops. We will pick a trinket. Trinket. All right, Spirit. What is the best trinket for me to pick for everyone for this week of June 9th, 2024? What's best going to help everyone in their path in life? All right. Two things came out. One dropped out of my hand. The first one is the sandalwood. Sandalwood is for protection. That's really getting beat up. So if you are feeling unsure or unsafe in a place while you're adrift or making choices, feeling a little nervous about your choice, wear something, whether it's an amulet or a sandalwood for protection. I think even patchouli is supposed to be helpful in that area too. There's many oils and things that are good for protection. And if you guys know me and you have the high frequency spray, use that. It'll help maybe shift your mind frame too a little bit. So using some protection, making you feel better, knowing, calling your guides, guardians, and angels, so you know that they have your back while you're going through this transformation. And look, we have the lucky rabbit's foot. So as long as you're including spirituality in your choices, knowing it's the best for you, and maybe possibly the best for everyone else involved. You can't just go what's good for everyone, though. You have to go what's best for you also. So make that choice and see where it takes you to make that next best choice. So I know it wasn't very lucky for the rabbit. We say this all the time. But so luck is with you. Make the right choices. If it turns out to be the wrong choice, there will be another redirecting opportunity showing up for you. So do not panic. All right. Let's see. Okay. So now let's pick the stone. Stone. Okay. Now where did I just put? There it is. Okay. The stone. Picking a bucket of stones here. All right, Spirit. What is the best stone that will best help everyone in their path in life, especially for this week? What can they utilize, carry with them, or whatever that will best help them through these choices and changes this week of June 9th, 2024? All right, this is the stone. I'm just looking at it. Yep, this is fire quartz. So this is, it's kind of, it looks like it's got a little bit of healer quartz in it too. But fire quartz really helps with motivation, courage, burning away the things that no longer serve your higher good or focus. So it has some other stuff in it. But yeah, let's go ahead and read up on the fire quartz. I know there's another name, and it's not Harlequin quartz, I don't think. But I'm losing my train of thought there on that one. All right, so let's see. Let us see. I have like a new setup, so I'm looking around for my phone, and it's on my little table here. So what we do is we ask Google what they think is also the best representation. What are the metaphysical properties of fire quartz?
According to Crystal Wisdom with Shannon Marie, metaphysical attributes of fire quartz. Quartz is well known for being able to amplify, store, and direct the flow of energy.
All right, so amplifies, stores, and direct flow of energy. I mean, that's even with quartz, but it's even more so when you add other things to the quartz. So hold your worries, guilt, grief, and anger and pain from the past and burn them all away. So this is another thing that's good for us. So the crystal works in a similar way to a letter writing burn ritual. It can hold your worries, guilt, grief, anger, and pain from the past and burn them all away. Helps you to find your authentic self, releases past traumas, brings hope, joy, and enthusiasm to the user, and encourages an enthusiastic approach to life. And Hannah, there's a little more to that one. Okay. And it encourages an enthusiastic approach to life and personal power. It's good for the manifestation of one's dreams. Isn't that what we're saying? All right. Often used in building self-confidence or overcoming fears. That is really cool. Let's see. I feel like I need to read more on this. It has a meaning and properties of vitalization, the owner's energy. All the energy inside the body can be simulated by fire quartz. It's a very powerful and dependable gemstone. Fire quartz also has meanings and properties of enhancing the ability to take action. It often is used for solving practical problems, not mental problems. Quartz is well known for being able to amplify, store, and direct the flow of energy. The amplification aspects is extremely useful. Fire quartz is a strong crystal that can increase your fire and change it into pure white light. So there you have it for the fire quartz. I think that's really awesome. Yes, and don't forget, people, at this point in time, please like, share, subscribe, give us those thumbs up. If you're on Facebook, follow us. In either place, please put some positive comments in the comment section. And I apologize that I don't really always even get on there to read the comments, but other people do, and that's what matters. So, and I appreciate all the positive comments and you following me and so on and so forth. Right now, as I put this stuff away, we will go ahead and pull a number from 1 through 20 to find out who wins a free little mini reading here. Kind of like a 3-card spread. All right, so go ahead and you could pick a number. If you want, please add your question to that. And you only get to pick one number. So one number through 1 through 20. All right. Trying to switch up the decks a little bit each week, so they all get a fair share out here. While everybody's still picking a number, I'm going to go bring the other board over here, our little magical board. So let's see, we got lots of numbers. Is that for me though? Is that for me though? Is what for you, dear? And that's, is it Rye, Charmaine? Yes, you're allowed to pick numbers too, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I should do like a little membership thing. I have to think of how I want to play with that one. All right. All the numbers are in. I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice. Going once. Going twice. And we're going to roll the dice. It's Mary Charmaine, but Ree. Okay, Ree is okay. Ree Charmaine. All right, here we go. All right, Spirit, what number needs to come out? Who needs the message? Woo. Number 18. 18, lucky number 18. So let's see who's closest to 18 right now. So it is Dreamweaver. What question do you have, Dreamweaver? And after this, we'll go ahead and do our little fairy board. Okay. For Dreamweaver Spirit. That's what this thing's already talking over here. Okay. Let's see. All right, Spirit, for Dreamweaver, what does Dreamweaver need to know right now? Let me pick the proper card that best helps him in this path of life. Does he need to know what's coming up, especially for this week or month ahead here? Okay. Sisterhood, friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, and delight. Well, geez, can't get much better than that. So that's awesome. So it's the coming together of people who are more of like-minded, people really you feel comfortable around or that you can trust. I'm getting the number and the message of 3 weeks. So this is all going to be happening within like the next 3 weeks that you're going to find. This is why it's so important to be who you are, wear the jewelry you want to wear, dress how you want to dress, things like that, because you don't want to be around fake people. You want to be around people who are like-minded. And how do they know what you really think or believe unless you're showing it? So, it's kind of like stepping out of your comfort zone, being who you are so that you're attracting the right people into your circle. And the right people are going to appear. And this is really, really cool. I really like that one. All right. See, next one. All right, Spirit also is going to help Dreamweaver in his path in life. All right, we have Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. And we need to go see Gabriel, huh? So Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. So and letting that creative side of yours come out. I think there's things that maybe you can do or you need to start diving into, getting involved in, practicing. Again, it takes coming out of the comfort zone for you to see that you can trust things and how it works. And everything's not going to work every single time. I mean, that would just be phenomenally weird. But I think the majority, and it will give you more of that hope and inspiration and that trust value, and that's really good. So again, this is coming really soon, and this is the things that you have to do your part in it. So let's go ahead and do the soul card. All right, Spirit soul card for Dreamweaver. What does Dreamweaver need to know? Okay. Am I focused on what I want most? Now, if you can go ahead and screenshot, there'll be two sides to this card here. All right. This is one reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. Today's soul action. What you focus on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments and prioritize them? The whole life's about prioritizing what is important to you. Then live it, be it, trust it, and work with it. And trust is always a hard thing for a lot of people. So you got to trust that things are going to turn out all right. Don't do any naysaying. Don't put any negative spin on it, because then you just feed it that, and you don't want to do that. That's an awesome message. I think it's a great message, Dreamweaver. Yay. All right. Woo. Okay. Now, we're going to do some yes and no questions. Going to use the board now today. So 1 point for you too, Charmaine. That's good. How's my image towards me? You just, how's my image towards my family, friends, as a whole? Just ending a contract. I'll tell you what. I had a job. I really hated bookkeeping and accounts receivable and accounts payable. And boy, it was really a rough job. And all the people there, they were very cliquey. If you didn't dress like them, or if you were in hoity-toity or whatever, then you didn't fit in and they didn't accept you. I'll tell you, they were doing layoffs because they were doing cutbacks. For 3 weeks straight, they were cutting people. We had a department of like 8 people and got cut down to 4. And the day they let me go, yeah, not to worry about another job, but it was the best night's sleep I had in 3 years. So that was nice. Yeah, you never know. Sometimes things really happen for a reason. All right, so let's see if I get this to reach here. We are going to turn to the board. All right. The board. This is the board. We're borrowing Kayla's yes and no board. She's got a little fairy board over here. It's kind of cool. So people can go ahead and put your yes or no questions down here. We have not yet, definitely, maybe, no, and using your intuition and yes. So we're going to do this one. All right. Good, Dreamer. I'm glad you liked that. It was a really good one, I think. All right, for Charmaine. Okay, I forgot what you said your name was now. I'm sorry. We'll just say Charmaine. Charmaine. Should I cut off my coach, or should I pay him money first? So, well, let's see. We just have to ask the question: should I cut off my coach? Should Charmaine cut off her coach? Maybe. All right, so we'll ask that second question. Should she pay him money first? Should she pay him? That's a yes. Are you sure? Now it's up to you to see if your coach is really being helpful. Maybe he's not quite agreeing, but it's interesting. I love this board. It's really freaky. All right. Anyone else have a question? There are new people. He is a perv. Okay, flirts with you. Ah. So let's see. Maybe we can get this. We'll ask a question. Is he even safe to be around her? I mean, let's see. How do I make it so it understands just one question? All right, so let's do it as a whole. So she just pay him maybe what she owes him. And wait a minute. Would it help if she had a serious talk with him about his manners, him being a perv and the way he treats her? Would it be safe for her to keep him on if she does that? Like, would he listen? Would he behave? No. So, yep, I guess the answer is getting rid of him. All right, so should she pay him and get rid of him? Yes. This way he doesn't have anything to come back with you with. Or, if he didn't finish up his contract or whatever, just say, here, I'm paying you for the time that you've already gave me, but the way you treat me is disrespectful, and I'm just not in the mood to tolerate it or even trust you not to be that way anymore. I feel more comfortable, and it matters because you're coaching me. not the other way around. So it seems like, yeah, probably getting rid of him because I don't think he's going to change. All right. Will he even go away? Would he leave her alone if she lets him go? There's a part of this I feel like he does some of this to even help to build your self-esteem too. Yeah, he would go away. He told him because what he's doing actually could be considered looked at as a crime. So, but maybe just get a different coach of sorts. Maybe you even have a friend that might be able to do the same thing for you. He's mostly like a dangerous man, just like I told you. Yeah, I can believe it. So just cut him off this way. You're not letting him into your personal field anymore. That's what it sounds like to me. All right, anybody else with a yes or no question? Don't be quiet. Come on, ask questions. I'm going to ask a question. Should I still do my yard sale this year so that it won't be too hot or whatever? Will I be able to come up with a perfect weekend to do the yard sale? Intuition. All right, so I guess I just got to figure it out. It's probably not going to be a whole weekend. Never is. Always going to rain or have high winds or something. We put up some tents. So we're just going to have to figure it out and wing it. What's best for both of us. All right. Let me see. Lisa, will F and I grow our relationship again or to the point where it was absolutely magical? Well, maybe the either or here. All right. Well, Elisa, yeah, Elisa Manzini, for Elisa Manzini. Will F and her grow their relationship to a real positive, happy place? We're just going to put it that way.
It's your mother.
Oh, no.
Pick it up. It's
Yes, Mom. Hello. I don't think she meant to do that. Yes. It seems like your relationship could grow to a positive point. And that's kind of like on getting on that one. Hope that has helped. And Cheryl. Will my daughter ever reach out to me?
It's your mother.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Pick it up.
Hang on. Yes, Mom. Hello. Yes. Yes. I didn't see. Okay. I was told Colleen asked the question. I missed it. I'm sorry, Colleen. All right. I said hello before you weren't answering, so I thought you butt dialed me. Okay. All right. Bye. All right. Well, let's ask this question. Well, I already got this in my hand here. So, will my daughter ever reach out to me for Cheryl Jabato? Cheryl Jabato. Will her daughter ever reach out to her? It's a maybe. I think it needs some fuel. It needs to be fed in some direction or other. So it may still need some input from you, is what I'm kind of getting on that one. So you may have to, like, maybe send her a birthday card or things like that. All right. Colleen, I am planting moss in areas of my yard. Will I find a way to combat the weeds that will be safe to use? Here's a good question. For Colleen Zietlow, she's planting moss in areas of her yard. Will she find a way to combat the weeds that will be safe to use on them so it doesn't destroy or ruin anything else? Yes. I don't know why, but is it boric acid? Or is there like a salt type thing or something that starts with a B? That's just something that's coming to my mind when you ask that question. So I don't know. Look into that. That might help as well. Kind of interesting. All right. All right, here we go. Charmaine, we'll get you again here. Is Calvin my Mr. Right one? Is Calvin Charmaine's Charmaine? Is Calvin my Mr. Right? Is he the one? Ooh, we got a yes. So I hope you're feeling it. I forgot to tell you, you guys, a lot of people on Facebook won't see people on YouTube. YouTube won't see people on Facebook. So you probably don't know who's next in line if you're not seeing each other. All right. So Sarabi Kamari. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Sarabi Kamari. Will I get a government job in the next 2 years? Will Sarabi Kamari get the government job in the next 2 years? Will we have a government in the next 2 years? Sorry. Woo! I got it definitely. Oh, damn, that's good. Wasn't even expecting that answer. Yay. As it or magical drums. Awesome. You're welcome. Got a reference from another that I planned to try, but was weird or something. Okay. Oh, Colleen, you got another question? You might as well ask it while we got time. Really? Seriously? How come? How is that possible? We will get married and have. Is it possible? You're asking how it's possible? This person's kind of like the one for you? I don't know. I don't know your situation. I'm not doing that kind of reading right now. We're just doing the board. But for more detailed information and answers and like really zeroing in on your energy, you can get a private reading with me. You would just have to contact me at some of the information you see scrolling through below. And I do personal readings. I'm a psychic medium, but this is just the quick and easy things for the show to help give people answers. I'm using the board, not me. So, all right. Should I? All right, here we go. Oops. Should I apply for an EIN number? Should Barbara Lewis, should she apply for EIN number? That benefit her? No. Not unless you're actually doing a lot of business. Should she get an LLC? We'll ask that. Oh, no. Okay. Definitely, which is good because that's a thing where people can't sue you for whatever reason. So I guess maybe going LLC may be important first, but they might require you to have an EIN number. But unless you're really starting to do some business, because it costs money and then they expect you to give them information quarterly. So, interesting. All right, that's the board. Will my car get fixed this week? Colleen asks, will my car get fixed this week? Colleen Zietlow. Maybe. Again, I'm thinking maybe parts of it. Something may be back ordered. But I think it's on its way. Underway. Is the board easier to use than a pendulum? Well, the board, I am now counting on whatever spirit is attached to this board, which is scary in itself, to answer it. So I'll go ahead and ask my board. I want to see the difference of what takes place there. All right, spirit. Whoa, slow down. For Colleen Zietlow, will her car get fixed this upcoming week? I get yes on my board. All right. See, everybody's body, when you use the pendulum, I do pendulum classes and I do them online too. So you don't have to be in my area, but you do have to pay for the class, and we do go over it. I do teach people how to use the many different facets of pendulums and how they work and so on and so forth. So if you're interested. Back to the board, I think. Kayla's not with us today because she's on her way over here. So, okay, we're waiting for parts. Yeah, there we go. So they may come in, but it might even be more towards the end of the week. I don't know. We'll kind of get like a Thursday kind of deal. The mayor of Baraboo said an LLC is free right now. Awesome. Those EIN numbers are different though. Wow, really? I should get an LLC. But then again, I'm not, it's just a weird situation. But I just want to know what everybody's up to. Little sneaks. All right. You're welcome, Colleen. Let's take that off of there. Anybody else? You want to know your future with that, guys, from me? Just got to contact me and we can do a reading, but it will cost. When I do my readings, they are $35 for 15 minutes, $65 for a half an hour, and $120 for an hour. And they're more expensive when I have to go to fairs and do them by like $5 $40 for 15 minutes, $70 for a half hour, things like that. So you call me or you come to my house, it's cheaper. All right. Thank you, Colleen. It was really nice having you as always. Much love and light to you. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, everyone. Hit that notification bell if you're on YouTube. This way you don't miss the show. For that time when I actually finally get a chance to start doing some extras, do like crystal ball readings and stuff to come pop on in the evenings or early afternoons. I do all kinds of different things. All right. There's 2 more questions, I think. Should I take the board exams this year or next year? Well, that's not a yes or no question. So we'll just say, should she take the board exams this year? For Charmaine. Charmaine. Definitely this year. All right. Auntie. For Barbara Lewis. Will there be a problem getting my air fixed on my car? Will there be a problem getting the air conditioning fixed on her vehicle? Yes. Is it something easily detectable? Maybe. I'm seeing 2 things. I'm seeing a hose, but I'm also seeing like the hose that goes into another section that may have a problem that's not seeable by the naked eye in the place that it is. That makes sense. That's what I'm seeing in my mind right now. So interesting. I know, right? So this is when you put the little bug in there, like maybe it's something that's inside that you can't see. I don't know. Are there hoses that aren't visible to you when you put that blue stuff in? You might put some ideas in their head like, maybe I should check there. Didn't think of that. That might be of help. You're welcome. All right. All right. Well, I finally passed the board license exams this year. All right. Well, I finally passed the board license exams this year. Same for you. Well, this question's got to be for you because it's connected to your name. So we'll see. Will Charmaine finally pass the board license exams this year? Woo! Whoa! The world turns upside down on that one. Yes. Looks like the answer is yes to that. All right. Well, we got lots of things. I got lots of things planned and going on today. And it's not fair that one person gets to ask all the questions on the show. So I'm going to have to stop it at this. Otherwise, I just give somebody a full reading this way. And that doesn't help me. I have to finance this show. I don't know if any of you know this, but I have to pay to have this brought to you. So donations are like seriously important for me. So next week, we probably will not have the board. And we will have to insist on some donations. Otherwise, I won't be able to pay for getting this out to you. So, I mean, it's not much, but if you get nothing, it's a lot, right? Okay. So, it's always nice when people show that they appreciate you and your time, just like you would like it for you. So, I just put that little plug in everyone's mind that donations are necessary for me to continue to do the show. I love doing what I do, but it's also very helpful for me to help all of you. Thank you, Mama. You have a nice day too. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day here. I cannot answer any more questions for you or I, Reese, Charmaine. We've already done too many for one person. And I really went above and beyond today. That's why donations are important. Okay. Well, much love and light to everyone. Hopefully, this is going to be a beautiful day and a beautiful week for all of you. We had some really good cards out there. Oh, high 90s in Florida. Oy. That's a hot. I'm not looking forward to that temperature coming. I think in a week from now, we're going to be in the 80s. So if we don't get this yard sale up and going quick here, I don't know. I might have to wait till fall. I really don't want to do that either. But man, I need to find some time to get my butt in that basement and get some stuff done. All right, going to sleep here now. Good night from the Philippines. All right, good night. And sweet dreams, and hope everything works out extremely well. Rub it in. Rub it in. 80 something, it's getting hot here. I know it's probably nice there. 76 this coming weekend. That'll be nice. At least in the 80s, I could take a walk down by the lake. It won't be so cold. The air that comes off the lakes make it seem a little chillier than it is. So hopefully it's a nice day for my birthday. All right. Much love and light to you all. Have a beautiful weekend and hope to see you next week. And let's see, next week is that the 16th? The 16th. And that's Father's Day. Ooh. So we're going to be doing some special answers for the fathers. So if you're a father, or you know a father who could tune in and ask some questions, I think we're going to be doing a few things for dads next week. So happy holidays for those who can't make it for Father's Day next weekend. I know people will be taking people out for breakfast, so I'm not expecting too many people here on the show, but we'll do a special Father's Day thing. So if you want to check in later, you can't catch it live, catch it later, and you'll still get the message for the week. Namaste, everyone. No yard sale. All right. Namaste.